Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Londi Feltus for the people. Your Honor, at this time, the people do waive any conflict between this honorable court and the Office of the Public Defender. The people do not believe that any conflict exists, but make the waiver for the avoidance of all doubt.
All right. Buckovich.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich by client. The Office of the Public Defender does not believe the conflict exists between this honorable court and the Office of the Public Defender. However, we make this waiver likewise to waive all doubts.
And the court does not believe that there is any conflict either under Michigan court rules or the cases decided there under to the extent a conflict does exist, given the waivers. The court will consent to hear the matters. Court does call the case of the people versus Chastity Newman.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Christina Saxon for Mr. Newman.
Newman, can you state your name, please?
Chastity Newman. Chastity Newman.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm asking for an adjournment. I was trying to see Ms. Newman yesterday for 2 hours and was never able to get in to see her. So I need time to meet with her.
Finally.
Yes.
All right. I'll adjourn the matter to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Bond will continue. Thank you. Thanks, Ms. Newman. Court does call the case, people versus Vlada Cashman.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sean Puro appearing via Zoom with Vlada Cashman.
Ma'am, can you state your name, please?
Vlada Cashman, Your Honor.
Thank you. And what are we doing today?
Your Honor, I have had the opportunity to have Ms. Cashman assessed by Matt Statman. She has an appointment next week, starting with Dawn Farms. In my negotiations with Mr. Cook in this matter, I believe that we're going to be able to reach I guess he calls it a two-step reduction. However, he wanted to have her complete outpatient counseling or outpatient treatment. We anticipate that to take 90 days. I understand if the court doesn't want a 90-day adjournment, but I am asking the court adjourn this so that she can complete that period. If we want to have a review date before that time, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm just leave it to the court's discretion.
I have the 5th, but then August is kind of messed up.
September 2nd.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's well, why don't I adjourn this one to September 2nd, 2026, 9 a.m.
Super Judge, that works great in our schedule. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good morning.
You do the same, sir. Court does call the case of the people versus Abdurrahman Banda.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning. Everyone here on behalf of Mr. Banda.
They can be one of those days, Bernish.
Your Honor, I've been up since 4 and I have no power at my house. So
I have power, but I've been up since 4 too.
really,
Yep, but it's going to be one of those things where
I hope you were
if you guys don't move this along, I'm going to get cranky.
Okay. Well, Mr. Banda's not here, Your Honor. I just have to make contact with him. I have no explanation for his failure.
Bench warrant will issue for the failure to. I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
I was just going to request a bench warrant, Your Honor. I apologize.
Okay, I was reading your mind. Bench warrant will issue for its failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $7,500, 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you.
Sorry for unloading.
What'd you say?
Sorry for unloading. No power for the second time in 10 days.
Ouch. It just went out.
The cable issue?
So they always say.
Right.
Court does call the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Paris Callaway.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lawrence hearing on behalf of Mr. Callaway. But please be on Zoom. Mr. Callaway, state your name.
Good morning, Paris Callaway.
Yep. Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Callaway has his permit. I did provide that to the people, and Mr. Cook agreed to dismiss Mr. Callaway's case.
That your understanding, Ms. Feltes?
I believe that is correct, Your Honor.
All right. He's got his permit. Chadwick, okay.
Yeah.
Case is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
I'll have a noli over shortly, Your Honor.
All righty, thank you. Court calls the case People versus Anaya Cleveland.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nick Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Cleveland, who should be appearing via Zoom.
Anaya Cleveland, Your Honor.
Thank you.
At this time, Your Honor, asking set this matter for final settlement conference.
Jury final settlement conference will be set for August 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, August 7th or August 10th, 2026, 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continue. Court does call the case of the People versus Ishmael Davis.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, state your name for the record, please.
Ishmael Alexander Davis.
Have shorts on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next time he won't wear shorts, Judge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my fault.
Pardon?
It was just a little hot yesterday. My fault, Your Honor. I didn't know about
It was hot yesterday?
Yeah, it was 92.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like 96 this day.
So you prepared for that?
Yeah, I didn't know about the drug. So
Okay. All right. Anyway, I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to an added count 2 of retail fraud third. The 93-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, the count 1 would be dismissed. Defendant is also agreeing to pay restitution in the amount of $400. That's the court's full understanding.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Right here. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give me, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth shall be done?
yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Ishmael Alexander David.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of retail fraud third. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to a $500 fine plus court cost. Fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
In understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty
Yes, sir.
to that charge? How do you plead?
Guilty.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
On the podium, please look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights of the court.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
Not currently. I'm not on, but I'm on probation in Wayne County.
Were you on probation in Wayne County as of June 29th, 2025?
Believe so.
All right. Then I will have to advise you that this could be your plea in this case could be a violation of your probation.
Okay, sir.
If it is considered a violation, that court could sentence you to the maximum allowable under those other charges. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And understanding that you still wish to plead guilty to this charge.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Sir.
And also because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
June 29, 2025, at the location of 4048 Packard Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. What did you do at the House of Liquor that makes you think that you're guilty?
I requested some tickets that I didn't pay for, lotto tickets, I believe.
You requested them?
Yeah, like I asked to buy, but didn't pay for them, just walked out.
Okay, so you went in and asked for lotto tickets.
Yes, sir.
Then you took them and just walked out.
Just walked out. They placed them in a bag and I walked out without paying.
All right. The store was open to the public at the time?
Yes, sir.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take that property, did you?
No, sir.
And this property you took, the lotto tickets, they were offered for sale by the store?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I do have to advise you that if from the time that I accept your plea to the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, that you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah.
And have I complied with the court rule?
The people are satisfied.
That's fine, Judge.
The court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2, retail fraud 3rd. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to probation for pre-sentence investigation and 4. Sentencing will be
26 at 12 noon.
August 26, 2026, 12 noon.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the people versus Terry Hayes.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Hayes, who should be appearing as
Oh, there she is. Can you state your name, please?
your mouth.
Pardon?
I think I can hear your mouth when we sound.
I'm trying to, I was unmuting and it wouldn't unmute for me, but my name is Tara Hayes.
All right, we heard you. Thank you.
At this time,
You're welcome.
I was just asking for a very brief adjournment. We just want to make sure there's no outstanding media discovery in this case. I know it's an older case, so it's unlikely, but I just want to confirm before we take next steps.
August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Jacob Hodge.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Hodge.
Mr. Hodge, state your name, please.
Jacob.
Okay, he's freezing up, but okay, that's it.
Your Honor, we do have a resolution on this case as well as Mr. Hodge's case tomorrow. He has a PCC in front of Your Honor. I just need a little bit of time to get all the paperwork done. We weren't able to connect this week on that. So I'd ask for a brief adjournment to wrap that up.
August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Continue. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Pajiter Veska.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
I messed that up entirely.
And this is the public defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Abizal. We should be appearing via Zoom. He may be a dial. I believe last time he was on a voting lower, if I recall correctly. I know my client had a little bit of trouble with Zoom mess as well.
Ivezja, Ivezja. They're not here.
No, I did speak to my client this week. He has a meeting, my mediation team. So I did communicate. I asked to him yesterday. So I was aware of his appointment. I can't explain his lack of appearance at this moment. However, last time he did have some issues with the Zoom. I know he has another court date with me for Your Honor tomorrow. So I would be obviously asking for consideration of an adjournment. I can try to have someone reach out to him from my office right now and see if they get involved.
Bench warrant will issue bond $5,000, 10%. I won't have that issue until 17.
Yes, I appreciate that, Your Honor. Thank you.
Court does call the case. People versus Joshua. Is it Keisel?
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Mr. Castle.
Sir, can you unmute and state your name, please? You gotta unmute first, sir. Okay, now you're sideways. All right. And now you're back. And we still can't hear you. Sir, can you unmute, please?
Hello, this is Joshua Kiesel.
All right. I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant will be pleading to account 2 of allowing an unauthorized driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a 90-day misdemeanor. On a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, sir.
State your name again for the record, please.
Joshua Stephen Kiesel.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Correct.
You signed an advice of rights form or caused one to be signed on your behalf?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that you'll be waiving or giving up those rights as
Yes,
well,
Your Honor.
particularly the rights under paragraph 5. You understand that,
Yes,
sir?
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And also because you believe that you're guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
January 22nd, 2025, at the location of Munger Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan.
June 3rd.
June 3rd. So this is, well, I'm going to see if I can solve some of the problems here. One is we're going to switch you to a sober link, which is, do you know what a sober link is?
No.
You don't wear it. It's
Okay.
Not on you. It's not on attached to your
Thank
body.
God.
It's like a mini breathalyzer.
Okay, cool.
And you blow into this 5 or 6 times a day at specific times.
Okay, just carry it with me like everywhere. If I'm out with my kids, just go to the bathroom real quick.
Right, leave it in your car.
Okay,
Yeah, something like that.
okay.
It's not, I've never really heard anybody say it interferes.
Do I have to pay for it?
No, I'm going to waive the cost of the
Thank
month.
you. Thank you.
I think that solves your main issues.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll review this after she's on, when's your next hearing, do you know?
She hasn't been indicted yet, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's a pre-grand jury case. So grand jury scheduled, I think, in the next few weeks.
Okay, so when you have your first pretrial here, we'll review your performance on the sober link. And
Right.
if you're continuing to do well, then I'll look at it closely.
Thank you for understanding. I really appreciate that. Truly, I do. Sorry, I'm just a bit emotional. I have a lot personally going on in my personal life. And talking about. I'm angry that I did that. Very angry because, for one, I messed up my career. I was away from my children for an entire week. It's caused me financial troubles. It's causing my relationship troubles because, you know, we're fighting over money. And then also, I didn't get to go to, because the guy was supposed to get a warrant out for his arrest. I was supposed to go in front of a jury and tell them what he did to me. And they were going to vote yes. Like, you know, the prosecutor confirmed like mostly everyone from Butler County would. If they didn't, they'd be out of their mind. But it's just, that really just aggravates me so badly because he's just still out there walking. And I know this really has nothing to do with this, but that's a huge reason why I was drunk that night, because it was coming up.
Do you see a counselor?
Yes, I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy for a year.
Okay, you can tell them all about this and they're more equipped to be able to respond than me. I just have the case involving the police officers.
No, I know. I'm just trying to explain to you why the alcohol was involved. I just made a bad judgment call and I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, the best thing you can do is not do it again.
Exactly. I learned from my mistakes and I don't plan to ever come back to jail or be on an ankle monitor again. My plans, I'm in school for imagery, so ultrasound technician. I already have a nursing degree. I just don't want to be a nurse. It's too, I care too much, you know? So, yeah.
Okay. We'll see you the next time once the case is sent over here.
Okay.
Go back down to court services.
Okay.
Drug tested and I'll meet with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you allow someone who was otherwise ineligible to operate that motor vehicle, maybe inclusive of yourself?
Yes.
Can you give me your answer again, please, sir?
I said yes, just myself, yes.
All right. Counsel, if I complied with the court rule, would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
People are satisfied.
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Sir, is there anything you want to say before I do impose sentence?
No.
Fines and cost of $250 and 90 days suspended. When can you get that paid, sir?
Probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Give me to the end of the month to get that paid, okay? So the 31st. Pay it by July 31st, 2026. All right, thank you, sir. Court calls the case People versus Janess Kip.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning. This is Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Kip. Ms. Kip, state your name for the record, please.
Good morning, I'm Janess Kip.
All right.
I'm asking for a brief adjournment.
Nice floor. Go ahead, what?
I'm just asking for a brief adjournment, so Ms. Kip can review all the discovery in the case.
Sure, no matter August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. There she is. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Kip.
Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Shaylin Nichols.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Nichols, who should be appearing via Zoom.
Ms. Nichols, can you state your name, please?
Shaylin Nichols.
Yeah, I would be asking for a speaker during maybe recently obtained some new media discovery this week. I think sometime for me and my client decide next steps in the case.
Both these cases are adjourned to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continued. Court calls the case People versus Craig Rosicran.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Vukovich on behalf of Ms. Rosecrans, who should be appearing via Zoom.
Not checking.
They're not checked in. They're not here. Rosicrans, not here.
Yes, Your Honor, I have an announcement.
Craig Rosicrans. Can't do it that way. Hello. Gonna have to call. I either need.
I need to walk in for the camera, obviously.
Yes.
Mr. Rosecrans, can you walk in on a device that allows you to use a camera? Because you need to do that for the plea today. You need a camera.
I've been trying. It keeps saying my Samsung Pass is not allowing it. I don't know why. I've never done this before. I even uninstalled the app and reinstalled it. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, I know Mr. Rosecrans has been doing a camera for the last. So.
All right. Well, I only have one in this block. If he can try to continue to log in, I'll call it in the next block.
So, yes, Mr. Rosecrans, keep fine. If you can get the camera on, we'll take care of this in the next block, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case of the People versus Serenity Thomas.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Vukovich on behalf of Ms. Thomas, who should be appearing via Zoom.
Serenity Thomas.
Yes.
All right. I need you to unmute, state your name, and turn on your camera. You just turned on your camera. I need you to unmute. Do you see how to unmute, Ms. Thomas?
Oh, there it is.
All right. State your name.
Serenity Thomas.
All right.
At this time, Your Honor, we request a adjournment. My client's currently working with her mother to get back her license and also tickets. And it's a prosecutor's offer.
Is she going to be able to get something accomplished by the 5th?
I think she may need a little bit longer than the 5th, yeah.
All right. I'll give her a shot at doing it. Just make sure you get it done, young lady. September 2nd, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank
Bond. Bond continued. Thank you.
First case, yeah, but they're not signed in.
Just the first case.
Yes.
Court does call the case People versus Donald Foreman.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
It's an arraignment pretrial.
This is set for arraignment retrial. Mr. Ford, he's got other warrants out of our court. Felony
And I show that
warrants.
he may have been in the Wayne County Jail. They didn't log in.
That's correct.
Oh,
So I'll adjourn it out. See if we can work out something to get him here. August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. I
Thank you.
continued. Oh, there it is. Nobody.
That's supposed to have is Miss Henderson, but I do not have her concert.
Who is it?
It's Miss C. Sorry.
She's not here either.
No, well, no, Miss Henderson is here.
Miss Henderson's here.
Right.
Oh, there you are.
Yes.
Do you know where your attorney is?
She, did, it was at 10 o'clock. But I talked to her.
I'll follow it up in the next block. All right. That's it. Okay, that's it. We'll come back shortly and begin our 10 o'clock block. 14 recess.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Baby seated.
You may be seated.
You charge your fire did, both her and I read the report together this morning. It is factually accurate. We're prepared to move forward with the sentencing at this time, Judge.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me whatever you'd like to say. I'll just tell you up front, I have some concerns here. I mean, she had one car accident, she's unconscious. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to reiterate everything here, but I do have concerns here.
Yes, Judge. Obviously, there are some troubling facts to the matter, which I've discussed with her. Judge, I would simply state that she is employed and this was a first-time offense and she understands the seriousness of her actions. I don't want to get too much into the circumstances that led to the night, but there was a designated driver at one time, Judge, but there was a situation that arose, whereas the designated driver left the bar, and unfortunately, my client made a bad decision thereafter. But having said that, Judge, I think she's learned from the situation. She does have a good job, and I don't think this court is going to see Ms. Trotter again.
Okay. Ma'am, is there anything that you would like to say?
No, Judge.
12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance if you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number. You must notify the probation department. You have to report if you're up to. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs bi-weekly or more on demand of probation for 3 months. After that, if you're clean, I'll make it monthly. You have to attend AA at least once a week until you're in an outpatient treatment program. Have you seen proof that she's still been attending since June the 17th? So she should have at least 4 visits on there. Has she shown you that?
Yes, Judge. She's in compliance.
Good enough. AA once a week until an outpatient. Once you get in outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. You're to attend the Victims Impact Panel. That's one night. That is put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. 4 days jail credit, 1, serve 3. I'm going to have you serve those on the court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of $105. I'm going to assess fines of $300, cost $250, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment for a total of $675. Screening fee is $60 for $735. Probation fees are $240 for $975. Court work program fees are $105 for a total of $1,080. You do also have $168 in court cost of recovery. Your total is $1,248. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Also, you may be eligible for early discharge. You get everything done, no violations within the preceding 90 days, and you can apply for early discharge in 6 months. On the distracted driving, I'm assessing fines and costs of $160, so the total in full between both counts is $1,408. All right. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, Judge, I do not.
Does she have all this to pay?
Your Honor, she currently has $400, which she could pay today. May I request a payment plan of $150 a month thereafter?
Yeah. You're going to come in here, ma'am, and you pay the distracted driving, $160. That'll leave you with $240. You'll apply that to the impaired charge. I'll then make it $150 monthly on the balance, which after you pay the $240 would be $1,008. And I'll start that beginning on August the 15th. If you ever need more time, it's not a problem. Come into the court, see me. I'll give you an extension on it before the due date at 8:30, or you can call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do it. Just don't ignore me, okay?
Yes,
All right.
Judge.
Good luck. You seem
Thank you,
like a
Judge.
nice young lady. Don't be doing these stupid things, okay? Thank you.
I won't, I promise.
Have a good day. Thanks, Mr. Camilleri.
Thank you, Judge.
Syed, Usman Ali Syed, 26B150879, A and B. Good morning, sir. Your name? Your name?
Usman Syed.
Do you speak good English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just relax. You're charged with just take a deep breath. It's okay. You're charged with violation of instructional permit and improper lane use. You have the right to an attorney. If you want an attorney, I will give you one. Would you like one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll get you an attorney. You go right outside and I'll be happy to provide you with one. Okay? Thank you. Good luck. Bradley Stephen Cosby, 25B149283. Good morning, Mr. Cosby. Your name?
Bradley Stephen Cosby.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony of in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes.
I sentenced you on February 11 of 26. Since then, have you been arrested?
No.
Any new charges?
No.
Any contact with the police?
No.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Am I going to be done getting these cases with the Cosbys?
Involving me?
Yes.
100%.
Well, that's a fair answer. I don't know how you can vouch for anybody else. Stay out of trouble, will you please?
Absolutely.
Case dismissed. Motion of the prosecutor. They submitted that. I wish you well. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I want that one with the Grosio prosecutor and the defense lawyer on the sentencing that we talked about, Sadie. Drew Aaron Gerald Jr., 26B 1502441A and B. Mr. Gerald, your name?
Drew Gerald.
I placed you on probation under section 7411 on May the 7th of 26 on a drug case. I also placed you on probation on that same date for operating while impaired. And I here now have in front of me a violation of probation. Yeah, I think Mr. Teo's on that one. I have a violation of probation that alleges that you on count one failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered at the rate of 75 per week. Count two, that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs. Count three, testing positive for amphetamines. Count three, failure to provide verification of attending AA/NA twice a week. I'm sorry, 3 times per week until an outpatient. Count four, failure to provide verification of attending and completing outpatient treatment. Count five, provide proof of completing community service by June 30. And count six, failure to clear all warrants by July 1 of 26. You understand each and every one of those charges?
Yes, sir.
On count two, the same 6 charges exist. Count two is the controlled substance charge. If you plead guilty, or you understand again all the charges.
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, if you're found guilty, your probation in this case could be revoked. You'd have more than 3 technical violations. You could get 93 days. And also your drug charge, 7411 status could be revoked. And that conviction entered on your record by virtue of the violations here. You understand all of that?
Yes, sir.
You sign, read, and understand the advice of rights. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial of any kind. You understand that? All right. You do have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense if you would like one.
Yes, please.
Would you like a lawyer?
Yeah.
I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. Hang on 1 second. I'm indicating you stand mute, entering a not guilty plea on both of these. Did you have a question?
Well,
I don't want you to talk about the case. You just asked for a lawyer. I want you to talk to your lawyer about the case before you talk to me about the case. Do you want to say something or ask the question? I don't want to talk about the case.
it's just about money.
I don't want to talk about money.
Okay.
Okay? Your lawyer can address all of this with you, okay? Fair enough?
Yep.
Good enough. You go out in the hallway, I'll set you up with a lawyer.
All right, thank you.
I'm entering a not guilty plea on this. Thank you. I need Rose Eels prosecutor in.
I just called them up. She's here.
Is the defendant here yet? Mr. Teal, you realize which one I'm talking about, by chance? Were you on the case with the guy with 20 convictions? They came in and asked for a 771, or is that somebody else?
It's a woman. It's a woman.
Yeah, I know, but who was the lawyer is what I'm asking.
Listen.
C Force Transportation, Inc., 26B150989, A and B. Is he here? I need that sentencing, guys, on that damn case. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Do you know what I'm talking about?
She hasn't checked in here.
I don't care. Where's her lawyer? Who's her lawyer?
She says pro per on the docket.
Well, I'll wait till she gets here. There is no way in the world I'm taking that case under 771.1. Did you see all these convictions she's got? There's no way in the world. I'll have to go home and look at my shoes for a few months. I'm talking about on this Harris case. I'll address it with everybody when she comes in. There is no way I'm doing that. Okay, I thought she had a lawyer. So I'll call it when she gets here. Not surprising she's late. What time was that scheduled? 8:45. Why? Yeah, why be in a hurry? I don't want anybody to be in a hurry. You don't want anybody with a heart attack getting here on time. All right, I'll call you. I'm just frustrated with this. This is crazy. Z Force Transportation, Inc. Is he out there? 26B150989 A and B?
Not on Zoom, Judge.
All right, we put that aside. Rutherford, Todd Jeffrey Rutherford, 25B149205B. Rutherford, good morning. Your name? Todd Rutherford. All right, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirmative penalties of perjury, the testimony of given these proceedings will be the whole truth self you got. You pled no contest due to lack of memory. I took this under 771.1 back on October 30th, 25. Since that date, have you been arrested? No, sir. Any new charges? No, sir. Any contact at all with the police since that date? No, sir. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Prosecutor moves to dismiss. I'll go ahead and dismiss. You're all set. Thank you. People against Ledford. Christian James Ledford, 26B150689.
Here you're on.
Your name, sir?
Christian Ledford.
Officer, your name?
Officer Nick Walker of Remsen Police Station.
All right. Did you talk to him?
I did, yeah.
Do you have a record that's worthy of not really, huh? So what are you proposing here?
Mr. Ledford indicated to me out in the hallway that he was going to plead responsible to this charge.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Under
That's 2 points.
Conversation with the officer, that's what I do want to do.
I don't know what you mean by that.
After talking with the officer, I was made aware that was the best option.
Okay, so you're going to plead the failure to yield to emergency vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Listen to me. Unless you want to make a bunch of insurance companies rich, you better slow down. You realize how bad your record looks?
I guess so, Your Honor.
Well, I would do more to educate myself than say I guessed. Got to slow down and be careful. Okay?
Okay.
Please accept it. 165 is your total. Good luck.
Officer, would you be willing to go with the payment plan for that ticket?
You're giving me a promotion to officer, huh?
I mean, Your Honor.
I'm just kidding. How much do you have today?
I could pay probably like 50.
Okay. Tell me when you can pay the rest.
I could pay the rest within a month.
How about 50 a week? Can you do that?
Yeah,
Do you work?
I do. I work. I just been hit with some financial.
I got it. $50 per week after 50 today. You pay 50 today, 50 per week. I'll start at beginning on August the 3rd, okay?
Oh, will I be able to get paperwork showing that payment plan from the?
Yes,
Sheriff?
yes. And you can pay online, but there is a little fee, so you better check into that. I don't know if you'll want to do that. You live in Brownstown, so.
I actually just moved and I'll be amending my address. Sure.
Okay, go down and tell them that now. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks, officer. Ethan Miller, Ethan David Miller, 26I-415-242. Mr. Miller, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Ethan Miller.
You're going to plead impeding traffic, true? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. To that, that's 0 points. It won't go on your record. To that charge, responsible or not responsible. All right, please accept that 160 is the total. Original charge dismissed. You can go down the hall and take care of that. You're all set. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Which one do you guys have over here? Do we have John Gurgley in here?
Yes, sir. What's on your own?
John Richard Gurgle, 22G81909A and B and C.
I go like carbon 273824. I'm at that.
Another straggler. Mr. Gurgley, your name?
John Gurgle says.
Why haven't you shown, huh?
Yeah, he's lived in Colorado the last 15 years, was not aware. He's aware of the situation with that. The tickets had been written. The notices were sent to an old address. I updated the address on the car OX. But he came into town to fix the situation. Long story short, he's in the midst of remedies.
Is that limited? Is that in Middleton, Colorado?
Yes.
Is that what you're writing down? Is that what it is? I just,
Yes, I just wrote it.
I'm asking you, is that where you live?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So does he? All right. Does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'll give you a court date. I don't know what your intentions are. Do you intend to go back to Colorado if I let you?
Game for an emergency situation, but yes, as soon as I hear this.
Heather, he can appear by Zoom. I'm going to give you a personal bond. I'll take it your word. I mean,
Thank you, sir.
you can leave the state without consent. You can leave the state without consent of the court. You can appear by Zoom. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed, but you do have to make sure you get that property taken care of, okay? Whatever these violations are. Did you go over them with him?
I did.
Okay.
Your Honor, proposed retrial that is set for tomorrow. You can appear in person then if
That's fine.
that works.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll do July 16th. I mean, I don't know if that helps if he doesn't have anything done.
Oh, it's been done, yeah.
Why don't we call in, can you come in here, please? Thank you. Let me just, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do then. Just let me get her in. Good morning. How are you, Ms. Foley Carter? Your name? So this is a 22 case. He is not. What is wrong with me? All right. Sorry about that. My apologies. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm going to see Gibraltar on my sheet here. Where's Gibraltar at today? I don't have him on my sheet.
We don't have him.
I see.
He was a walk-in today, Judge.
Yeah, I got it. I was just trying to expedite things.
We can try it again tomorrow, Your Honor.
If you want it, what I would do is, if you get a minute here while you're here, Call up Mr. Bologna, tell him what happened, ask him to have the building inspector go by and look at the property, and maybe they can dismiss tomorrow. And then he doesn't have to worry about it. Otherwise, if it's done, they can verify it in the morning and he can be on his way.
Okay, I'll see if I can get a hold of him, but either way, we'll do the pre-trial tomorrow.
Right, I'll set it.
Confident it'll be resolved.
I'm setting this for tomorrow at, what time did I say? Did I say 8:30?
8:30, sir.
That's when we'll do it, July 16th at 8:30, okay?
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
Thank
Weirs. Is Randy Weirs here?
Yes.
Randy Weirs, 24B 147014. Let me know as soon as, ma'am, you have to identify yourself. We don't know who a Zoom user is. We don't have a clue who you are.
I've got her, Judge. I was just chatting with her. I've got her.
Good. All right, ma'am, your name?
Randy Wickers.
All right, good morning, Ms. Patillo. Your appearance?
Good morning, Judge. Deanne Patillo, 82378 on behalf of Ms. Wares.
All right, go ahead. She pled guilty as charged under 7411. This emanates from an October 24 date. Have you had a chance to review the report with her, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
We reviewed the report, Judge. There was no material additions, deletions, or corrections.
All right, anything that you would like to say on her behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Ware, is still unemployed as of right now. I believe she's receiving unemployment and looking for work. She has been attending AA. She showed me her sheet. She has 8 entries. The last time she went was yesterday. She's also in testing. She has 4 children, 3 are adults, 1 is a minor. Again, Judge, she's not employed, so I would ask if any discretionary fines and costs could be waived. Thank you, Judge.
Anything you would like to say, ma'am?
No.
Got to stay off of that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, I've been sober for 2 years.
All right. 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. Change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number. You must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I am, by the way, as I stated, taking this under section 7411. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances would be deemed a violation. Submit to chemical testing PBTs and ETGs as follows: weekly for 2 months. If you're clean, bi-weekly for 2. If you're clean, monthly. Okay? Now, I recognize she has a valid medical marijuana card, and I'm not going to violate you if you test positive for THC so long as you have a valid medical marijuana card. So you're going to have to provide proof of that. Okay. Attend AA twice a week until you're in intensive outpatient treatment. I do want you to go to intensive outpatient treatment. Let's just make sure that this is it. Provide proof, obtain proof of employment. I'm sorry, provide proof that you obtained employment. So you have to obtain employment, provide proof. AA twice a week until an IOP, intensive outpatient treatment. Once you get into intensive outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or anything. Do you understand? Yeah. All right. Fines are 100, costs are 150, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 40 in attorney fees. So your total here is 375 plus the attorney fees is 415 plus probation fees is 655 plus your screening fee is 715. I also want you to serve 4 days jail. She was in jail for 1 night, right?
Yeah, yes.
Credit 1, serve 3, 24 hours community service by October the 21st, okay? So you can do that at any nonprofit organization. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 90 days. You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, any questions at all?
Your Honor, the jail, is that going to be on Fort Worth?
Yes, that's what I meant.
All right.
3 community service in lieu of jail. I'm sorry. So that's what I meant is 4 days jail, credit 1, serve 3, but I'll let you serve by way of community service. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll give you a review hearing date, which will be when, Heather?
That will be on July 14th.
At 8:30 in the morning, July 14th, so in 364 days from now, July 14th, at 27 at 8:30 AM. How much can she pay today?
I can pay 100 today.
And then how much can you pay monthly?
100.
100 now, 100 monthly. I'll start your monthly beginning on August the 10th. Is that fair?
Fair enough.
And if you need more time, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. So you're going to meet with probation. They're going to explain the order for if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to entertain it if you have any questions now.
No, I don't.
And then you go down the hall, get your prosecutorial review date, make sure you put that in your calendar, show up on that date. And then if you don't have the money, I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay?
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Wish you well.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, do I have Officer Angelique Turner? Did I recall that?
No.
Where's Angelique Turner at? T6 260-150-772. Where's is Officer Turner out there, Heather?
No, Judge.
He wrote down officer here. John did.
You think he meant the guy that was sitting in the back earlier, who was on the other case? Maybe he thought that too.
Have you seen the officer?
No, Your Honor.
Just have a seat behind there for 1 second, okay? Call in the prosecutor from Grosio, please. Alexis Harris.
What room are they in?
What's that? Wait a minute. Is Alexis Harris here? They put it up now.
For guess what?
Will, would you please yell out for an Alexis Harris?
What's the name?
Alexis Harris.
Okay.
And an Officer Walker. If you see Officer Walker out there, send him
Get him in
that.
the courtroom.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right now.
thank you. Is Mr. Robinson out there yet by chance, Heather?
No, he is not, Judge.
What is your name, ma'am?
We're debating.
What are you here on?
I'm here for Derek.
Okay. That's your son?
Yes.
Okay. All right, come on up here, Miss. I have a feeling he's not here. People against Angelique Jenny Turner, 26B150772. Officer Walker's not here, is he?
He was just here. He was here for the other guy. Wasn't that the cop that was just here? Wasn't that Walker? He was here for
Let me see that file.
that kid. He was
Ledford.
he was here for Ledford.
Yeah, okay. Well, we gotta call him. He must have,
He never talked to you?
No.
yeah, call him back here. Can you call him real
I
quick?
don't have his number, but I can see if he's out there. I don't know.
I just asked him. Have a seat again, ma'am. I'm sorry. Heather, will you call over to Brownstown? That was Officer Walker.
What,
Oh,
I'm sorry, Judge. You want me to call over there for what?
Yeah, tell him Walker was just here and he left before his second case was called. We need him back.
Okay.
People.
Miss Harris is here. She's
Good.
not an attorney. I don't know. Do you want me to
Good.
call her out?
We're gonna get Grosio in here.
Just have a seat.
Why are you showing up late, Miss Harris?
Track date. No, that's why I was, in the hospital half the night, so I tend to.
All right, we'll cover this when I get the. Is there an Arabella Harris here on Zoom or in person?
Not on Zoom, Judge.
Prosecutor's on the way in.
Judge, I wondered if that there looks like there might have been 2 officers listed on that ticket. Because somebody just called over to Brownstown and they were told that Officer Walker is at K-9 training. They were going to try to get a hold of him to see if he can zoom in.
Good.
You still have that? You still have that?
Yeah, this is it. Oh, wait, no.
No, this is it right here. Yeah, Nick Walker, same officer.
Yeah.
That's the same one that was on the first one.
Right. Same officer was on the first one. People against Alexis LaFay Harris. 26I-261014. Good morning, Mr. Wayne. Your appearance?
Good morning to you and your staff here. I'm Wayne on behalf of the city of East Lansing.
Your name, ma'am?
Conjure Seal. I apologize. I've been in court over there so much. Please that again, please. We strike that. So good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. Matthew Wayne on behalf of the Township of Grove Seal.
Your name?
Alexis LeBay Harris.
Today is the date scheduled for sentencing. I read the report. I think what happened is maybe you didn't look at the out-of-state record. Her record is horrific. Horrific. I mean, she's got a slew of convictions here dating back to 2008. So what I'm trying to say nicely is there's no way I'm going to point her up. There's no way I'm going to take this under 771.1. Ma'am, I'm going to appoint you a lawyer today. I'm going to give you a lawyer. And if they need an adjournment, that's fine. But I'll allow you to withdraw your plea. I will allow you to withdraw your plea. You can talk to the lawyer about this. Who's going to handle this, John?
Mr. Tio or Mr. Graziani's overflow.
So, Mr. Graziani, I'm going to give you this. This is Alexis Harris. There was an agreement that the plea be taken under 771.1. I ordered a pre-sentence report. I think it will be easy to determine without you making any comments about it. There's no way that she's entitled to a 771. She's got convictions all over, but 99% of them were out of state. So maybe that's what happened.
I don't recall seeing any out-of-state records.
She's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, I'm not going to take this under 771.1. I'm going to allow her to withdraw her plea if she wants, and she can go to trial or negotiate something else. But I just can't do it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to appoint you to represent her. You can look at the file. There's a sentencing report in here. Talk to your lawyer, ma'am, and we'll get you back in here, okay? And if you need an adjournment, it's not a problem. So do whatever you want to do. I don't expect you to rush them.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Did you tell him Officer Walker was here, Heather?
Yes, Angelique Turner is here in the courtroom, correct, Judge?
Yes, she's sitting in the front row. What are you here on, Ms. Peters?
Judge, she has a department rep. She spoke with Grozeal already, so they should be bringing it in.
Okay, good enough. I'll get you out of here. Just give me a minute, okay? People against Kaylee. Patricia Peters, 260-415-335. Your name, ma'am?
Kaylee Peters.
All right, so you're gonna plead to speeding, right? You've never had a ticket before?
I had one other ticket
All
before.
right. Okay, to that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Where did you have the other ticket at?
In Trenton on 4th Street.
Can you look there? How long ago?
I'm not sure.
I'm showing that she had a impeding traffic with us.
Had what?
It was on November of 25.
And it was pled to impeding. You got to be careful, young lady, okay?
I know, I'm sorry.
All right, I'll accept the plea. 160 is your total. You can go online and pay that. You're all set. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I don't know what happened, why he left, Heather.
He should be zooming in here.
Okay, because I'm not going to keep this young lady waiting on.
Yeah, you just put them up and do it this meeting. Thanks.
All right. People against Brown?
They're bolsters.
Natalie Nicole Brown. Shooty. 5F2589442. I also have 26F245755B. Your name?
Natalie Brown.
John Graziani, praying on behalf of Natalie Brown.
Is Mr. Knighton out there anywhere?
No, he is not, Judge. Not on.
So she initially, let me just take this here. She initially pled guilty to an assault and battery charge. And
Judge, it's my understanding that it was reduced to the student fees.
correct, but I guess let me just review this a little bit here. She was charged with assault and battery. She pled to disturb the peace. I took it under the statute here, and I height of status, and I revoked her height of status on that case as a result of violating the no contact provision, entered the conviction. So I need a first page of a register. I need to assess her on that one. And then I've also got here an MDOP, which gave rise to the violation of the HIDA charge on the case. So I got a sentence her on a charge of disturbed the peace and sentence her on the charge of malicious destruction of property. So that's where we are with this. Have you had a chance to review the report with her?
I have, Judge.
And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
The only change is the fact that she's no longer at that position that was originally listed in the report. She's going to be in another position, completing additional education requirements. It appears the mother's health has deteriorated, and as a result, Ms. Brown is going to be the primary caregiver for her mother, in addition to taking care of her two children.
Okay, so she's not working. She's just going to pretty much take care of her mother.
That is correct, sir.
Okay, all right. And what else would you like to add?
Judge, this is it's just too bad that all these matters have transpired. She lives in the same apartment area as her ex-boyfriend, who happens to be the father of the two children. And I told her the extra care, the chance to take in order to avoid any other situations in the future.
Can I ask you a question? How are we handling the visitation right now?
It appears that the visitation is being handled by a neutral third party. Am I correct, ma'am? Say yes or no.
Yes.
And how is that happening, ma'am? Can you tell me?
His mother takes them up, so he dropped them with each other.
So there's no reason for you to go near his address at 25811 Valley Creek Drive, correct? Why do you keep, is there anything you would like to say?
I don't really want to make excuses. It happened, but I don't plan on the same thing occurring. I want to try to stay out of trouble. That's really all I have to say.
Judge, with the way things are in this country for housing, it's difficult for Ms. Brown or her ex to move. And I told her just to avoid these difficult situations at this time.
I'm not really excited about the fact that you ignored my order. You got it?
Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Now look, I'm gonna give you one last chance. You can't be doing these things. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a chance, but I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, to be honest with you. You seem like a very nice young lady, but you can't act like a criminal. Do we understand one another?
Yes, sir.
"12 months probation. This is on the MDOP. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I want you to attend an anger management program with 4-week follow-up. You're not to enter or go near 25811 Valley Creek Drive, apartment 1106 in Flat Rock. No contact with Solomon Knighton except to effectuate visitation." I'm going to trust that that's going to be through the victim's mother, right? Not your mother, correct?
Say yes.
I'm going to order that you serve 3 days on the court work program, and you pay $105 for that, $35 a day. It fines $100, it costs $150, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So I'm ordering that you pay fines and costs on that at $375, screening fees $60 for $435, probation fees are $240 for $675, and then you have $105 for a total of $605 in court work program fees. If you violate, your probation could be revoked, you could be incarcerated for a period of 90 days. I'm also going to order 100 fines, 100 costs on the disturb the peace charge. $200 for 90 days. Okay? So you owe the court. That's all I'm going to do on that. I figured I'm hitting you hard enough on the other, but honestly, I'm being very lenient with you. But the status is revoked. I want to make sure the height of status is revoked. This is on the disturb the peace on 25F 258 9442, Heather. There is a note to revoke that, right? All right.
Yeah.
So can you pay all of this today?
What was your total on can I ask what your total was on the MDOP?
Sure. Was I wrong again?
I just want to double check. I'm not sure if I got it right or.
Let me see. I came up with 780. Is that wrong?
And can you just go over the costs again to make sure I might have missed something?
100 fines, 100 costs, that's 250, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, that's 375. There's a $60 screening fee for 435. Probation fees are 240 for 675. And then I have 105 in court work program fees for a total of 70.
I missed something. That's what I thought I was, because I was way off. Thank you.
That's okay. Glad somebody else was wrong for once. Okay. Can you pay that? How much can you pay today?
Right now, start paying to the beginning of the month.
I'm sorry?
I don't have anything right now, but I can start paying to the beginning of the month.
How much can you pay? Heather has set her up. I'm going to let you work on that with her when she comes down. Just be patient. $150 a month, okay? $100 a month, rather. She's going to work on what case it goes on first. We'll start you August the 15th. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, now listen, if you need more time, you're going to come talk to me, right?
Yes.
In other words, don't ignore me. If you don't have the money, it's not a problem. I'm not going to lock you up. I will lock you up if you don't come and talk to me and give me the courtesy of a request, at least, to extend the payment due date. Do you follow me? All right. Good luck to you. You'll meet with probation. I don't expect to see you here again. Do we understand one another? You stay away from him. You understand?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Is Officer Walker out there yet?
No, he has not shown up.
I can't wait, make her wait. Come on up here. Today's going to be your lucky day. Angelique Janae Turner, 260-150772. I mean, they got to know what they're here for. Your name?
Angelique Janae.
I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the case. It was scheduled for 8:30. The officer was here. He took care of another one. I don't know why he didn't know about this one, but we've done it. And I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. If they want to refile when they call back, you can tell them that, and they can reissue the citation. So I'm not dismissing it with prejudice or anything like that, but if they choose to go that far, which I doubt they will, you'll be notified, okay? Best of luck to you. I wish you well. I know you were in the hospital. I hope you're doing well. Glad to hear. Good luck. Plus that is him. Hang on. It is him. I'm sorry. I hope you can cut her a break. Come on up here.
Forget I walked in here, Howard.
What's that?
Forget I just walked in the door, if you like.
Whatever you want. Your name?
Officer Walker, Brownstown.
Whatever you want. Is anybody hurt in this accident?
Oh, sir.
I did just dismiss it.
Perfect.
Case dismissed. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Thanks, officer.
You're welcome.
Who do I have back here? I know who you are, ma'am, but you too.
Jasmine Blecko.
Jasmine what?
Jasmine Blecko.
You have her on the dock.
Yeah, at 9:15. Where's your attorney? Still waiting.
Who is your attorney?
He's on Zoom. He is in a breakout room with Miss Foley Carter. It's Mr. Sackla.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off the bench here. Everybody stay seated. When something's ready, let me know, Heather. Thanks.
Okay, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
We have Mount Booth. Oh, and Jim. Court does call the cases of the people versus Heather Booth.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
All right, so on behalf of
Good morning, Your Honor. Jay Grant Miller, P58658 on behalf of Miss on 3 of the matters.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Booth in the state matter as well as the matter ends in 0426.
All right. Ms. Booth, can you state your name, please?
Heather Booth.
Thank you.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, at this time, we're requesting an adjournment. I will be seeing you again tomorrow morning with Miss Booth, as I just got 2 felony matters for her. So we're trying to just get everything together and see if we can't resolve everything, including the felony matters and the misdemeanor matters that she has with Pittsfield and the matter Mr. Bukovich also has.
So I'd also be requesting an adjournment, Your Honor.
August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continued.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're welcome. Court does call the case people versus Jason Pope.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Edward Drugas on behalf of Jason Pope.
Your name, sir? Jason T. Pope.
Your Honor, I'd like to set this for a final settlement conference.
Jury final settlement conference will be set for August 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, August 10th, 2026 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bye. Court calls the case People versus Craig Rosecrans.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Rosecrans, who should be appearing via Zoom now.
Yes. Recall.
Craig Rosecrans.
Oh, there he is. All right. I have before me a plea form that indicates the defendant will be pleading as charged to retail fraud 3rd degree. That's the court's full understanding.
Yes, Your Honor. There should be a note on there for a sentence recommendation, the fines, costs, and message.
That's not on the form. I said there should be a note in here.
There should be a sentence recommendation to fines, costs.
Oh, there is. I see it. I'm sorry, I missed it.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Sentence recommendation, fines, cost, and restitution. All right. That's the court's full understanding.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, great. Mr. Rosecrans, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name again for the record.
Craig Rosecrans.
All right, sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading no contest to the charge of retail fraud in the 3rd degree. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days jail, $500 fine plus court cost. Fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If it's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes, sir.
All right. 2 things about it I have to make sure that you understand. The first thing is that it first of all means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court will treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea.
Potential civil liability, Your Honor.
And sir, to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty. Or no contest. Oops.
Okay. You understand that by pleading no contest, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form or had one caused to be signed on your behalf?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
Looking at paragraph 5, those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving, or pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes, sir.
All right. Were you on probation or parole at the time of this offense in 2024?
Yes, sir.
You were? All right. Well, but you're not still on probation on that case, are you?
Yes, I am.
All right. Then I have to advise you, your entry of a plea of no contest in this case could be a violation of that probation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that if that other court considers it to be a violation of your probation, you could be sentenced to the maximum allowable under those other charges. You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding that, you still wish to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you in any way?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Court has been provided and has reviewed Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for their case number 2415019. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
No, Your Honor.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Sir, I do have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Got it. And have I complied with the court rule?
The people are satisfied.
The defense is satisfied, Your Honor. Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be
August 26th at 12 noon.
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you. August 26, 2026. What time? 12 noon. All right. Bond will continue. Sir, why don't you wait on the line? Do I have them today? All right. We're going to put you into a breakout room with probation intake. Okay. So we can start the sentencing process. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case. People versus Tasha Shiner.
Fax from Miss Shiner.
Your name, ma'am?
Tasha Shiner. Your Honor, in speaking with Mr. Siller, we have an offer that Ms. Shiner is willing to take advantage of, but it requires adjourning this. He's been accepted into sobriety court and the offers or recovery court.
Been accepted into sobriety court?
Right, on another case. The offer is upon substantial completion, Mrs. Siller would dismiss this charge. So we need to give time for her to get some programming under her belt so we can reapproach.
Okay.
So I was hoping for, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that, Your Honor, or something. I'm going to let her establish a track record.
We'll adjourn the matter to September 2nd, 26th.
Thank you.
All right. She's not being held. Well, are you being held on another case or only this one?
Just this one, I have another court date tomorrow to know whether or not I'm going to rehab tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah. But everybody else accepted for me to go get released to rehab.
Okay. All right. Fine. Continue to. Thanks.
Yep.
Court does call. Good morning. Court does call the cases of the people versus Christina Evans.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Township.
Good morning.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
I'm so sorry.
That's what you're talking over Ms. Feltus.
No worries. No worries.
It upset me though. But go ahead. Okay.
I am Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Evans. I hope she's on Zoom, Your Honor. Ms. Evans, state your name.
Really, Perny.
I'll start my speaker.
Christina Evans. What is it with your clients? Buckovich doesn't have this problem.
She's coming.
Ma'am, can you state your name?
You're muted, Miss Evans.
No, she's not.
Oh, never mind.
She's walking.
I hear her mouth move. Or I see her mouth.
Hear her mouth move? What? What? You heard her mouth move? Oh, hang on.
You're calling.
I'm losing this. It's been a long day already.
Miss Evans, your microphone's not working. Hmm? Do you have headphones in? No. Oh, she's connected now.
You can hear me now?
Now we can hear you. Thank you.
Great. So, Your Honor, I am requesting an adjournment. The resolution of the state case would include Miss Evans attending AA and doing community service. So I'm just asking for some time so she can complete that.
Should be able to get that done by the 5th of August.
2 weeks would be okay, 3 weeks would be okay, Miss Evans, or you need more time?
How many meetings did you say? I'm sorry.
I believe Mr. Cook said 2 meetings and 10 hours of community service.
Oh, yes, that's fine. 3 weeks will be fine.
All right. I'll adjourn the matter then to these matters to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, Miss Evans.
Thank you. Wait. You guys, it was supposed to be another case that I was supposed to be reviewing today too, with a ticket. I spoke with the judge, but about when I received the ticket, was driving without a license, but I went in ahead and got my license. But they said that we were supposed to go over that case today also.
Okay, you talked to me?
Yes, I did speak with you before on the matter. And we was getting the case adjourned until I got my license. I went and got my permit and then I got my license. And I thought it was handled, but it wasn't because they said that I had a warrant for that one.
I had 3 cases, but
I think 2 are.
Are you sure? What?
Township manager driving a license.
Yeah.
Correct.
And she's still.
Yeah, one was a
suspended.
stop sign and one was driving with no license.
The stop sign ticket is out of the city of Ypsilanti.
Okay.
Okay. So you might have to deal with that there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Court calls the case, People versus Kelly Joe Gruba.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Edward Lucas for Kelly Grubal.
Kelly Gruba.
Your Honor, my apologies. She's not here today. I'm not sure where she is, but we are working towards a resolution at a recovery court for the circuit court. And she had missed an appointment at that time. So we're looking to get her re-referred. And so it's going to be the process. I know there's also an outstanding felony that needs to come down. So we're working at it.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear, bound to set an amount of $5,000. I'll give it 10% privilege on that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus DeJure Bond Sanders.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Bond Sanders. State your name for the record, please, sir.
There's your bond Sanders.
Your Honor, I am asking to set this case for final settlement conference, and Mr. Bond Sanders would also like me to address the bond.
Jury final settlement conference will be set October 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection if necessary, August 10th, 2026 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person as to bond.
Your Honor, Mr. Bond Sanders is asking to be released to Salvation Army in Monroe. He was trying to work this out prior to being incarcerated. Salvation Army Monroe Corps Community Center on First Street in Monroe. It is a Salvation Army, and they also have substance abuse treatment there. He's asking to be released on a PR bond and a GPS tether to that location. We just discussed this morning. I'm happy to provide an order to the people, or whatever needs to happen for this to occur if the people are open to it.
He wants to go to a treatment center.
Correct. Yes.
People have an objection?
Apologize, Your Honor. I'm trying to get a little bit of familiarity here. Where is the facility for treatment?
Monroe.
It's the Salvation Army in Monroe. He says that he was trying to work that out prior to being in custody, and Miss Cannon was also assisting with that. I will be honest with the court and people. I haven't reached out to them. We just talked about it, but he's hoping to be released there, and he's willing to be placed on a GPS tether.
Well, I guess the best way to deal with that is once you get the information, talk to the prosecutor. If you can agree on something, then we'll deal with it. If not, I'll deal with it at final settlement conference.
I can do that.
All right.
And Your Honor,
Thank you.
the court said October 7th. The court meant August 7th for final settlement, correct?
Yes. Did I
Thank
say
you very
October?
much.
Yes, I meant August 7th.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case of People versus Aaron Burrows.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Burrows. Who is approaching? Mr. Burrows, state your name for the record.
Aaron Burrows. All right. I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant would be pleading to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a 90-day offense. 90-day, $100 fine misdemeanor. And that upon a successful plea to that charge, that being count 2, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct.
May I have it sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name.
Aaron Burrows.
Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $100 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
I do.
Understanding that, still wish to plead guilty
I do.
to that charge? How do you?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
I correct.
Signed an advice of rights form, correct?
I did.
Any question regarding those rights?
No, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of the trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights of that form.
I've been informed.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
I do.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
I am.
Of your own free will?
I am.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Correct.
On the date of January 30th, 2026, at the location of Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, state of Michigan, did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
I did.
You allow someone who was otherwise ineligible, maybe inclusive of yourself, to operate that motor vehicle?
I did.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
People are satisfied.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2 Count one is dismissed. Anything you or your counsel want to say before court imposes sentence?
No, Your Honor.
How long has he been in?
Probably 3 weeks, 2 weeks or so. About the end of June.
I think it's about 3 weeks, Your Honor. I don't know off the top of my head. I
Does he have something else holding him?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Fines and costs state minimum of $125, and you've been in about 21 days or so?
Correct.
Well, those are 90 days jail. Credit 21. Balance suspended. All right. Thank you. Pardon? Jim. Court calls case People versus Devon Julia Martinez.
Township. And Edward Drukas on behalf of Ms. Martinez in 2108.
And Assistant Public Defender Nick Bukovich on behalf of Ms. Martinez in the other case.
Mr. Martinez, can you state your name, please?
Evan Julia?
We are tracking her felony matters that are pending. Those were adjourned till the 27th of this month.
Till the 27th.
To the 27th. So I was looking to adjourn. And I think
after that,
someday.
Adjourn both these matters to then August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Your Honor, my client did my own make a brief bond request.
Go ahead.
I do understand that, and Mr. Lucas may be able to confirm this, that they are trying to work out a resolution in the felony court that involves some form of treatment. So Ms. Martinez would just want to ask the court to consider a recent treatment on these files. So if they do work something out here, that these cases will not inhibit her from going to treatment. I understand the court would like me to file a written order. I just wanted to make the request on the record.
For release to treatment?
Yeah.
That would be.
Will she complete it this time, or is she going to
Yes.
take off?
Absolutely. No questions. No questions about it. Yes. Absolutely.
If you would like a written order, I understand.
Why don't we look at her failure to appear record and let the prosecutor look at it? And then if the two of you can agree, then I would sign that order. But I'm a bit reluctant to do so because she kind of gets released, takes off, and then we don't see her for a while.
Appreciate that consideration, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bond will continue at this time. Court does call the case People versus Spencer Rassick.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. J. Grant Miller, P58658, on behalf of Spencer Rest. State your name.
Spencer Rassick.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I believe we are ready to take the plea, but I had emailed the police report to the wrong email address. So I believe I've corrected that this morning. So I think we just need a date where we could come back.
August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case of the People versus Grant Ducia
Ashley Feltus for the people.
for Duche.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Doucet. Mr. Doucet, state your name for the record, please.
Grant Matthew Duche.
I'm requesting an adjournment for global. Mr. Doucet has a couple of pending felonies. He had them on the 21st. Mr. Cook and I kind of want to see what happens there before working something out.
August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue. Court calls the case of the People versus Jarrell Sewell.
Good morning, Your Honor. J. Grant Miller, P58658, on behalf of Mr. Sewell.
It's not checked in.
I attempted to reach out to my client, Your Honor. I do not know where he is.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $7,500, 10%.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Warrant will issue immediately. Court calls the case of the People versus Robin Hessen.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Hessen in both matters. Ms. Hessen is now approaching. Can you please state your name for the record once you get to the podium?
Robin Hessen.
At this time, Your Honor, I would be requesting an adjournment. I'm in talks with APA Cook about resolution. However, he wants to see what happens with her 14A2 matters, as I believe are set for final settlement conference in early August.
During the matter, August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Found continued.
See you before you know. Okay.
For cause case, People versus Sherman Booth.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
This is a raving free trial.
State your name.
Sherman Booth.
Sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about January 8, 2026, at the location of 3599 Beach Drive in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of malicious use of a telecommunications service. You understand those charges, sir?
Yes.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 6 months incarceration and a $1,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
My first question to you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
It's a public defender case.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Booth. Will waive formal reading and stand mute to the charges, please. I'll request another pretrial date.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter not guilty plea. These charges. I'll adjourn the pretrial to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Set his bond in an amount of $5,000 personal or cognizance bond. I will order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior, possession of any weapons, firearms, or ammunition. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
Now, also, there's to be no use of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I will also indicate that you are not to have any contact with, is it Mahej Nahala?
I have not.
You understand that you are to have no contact with that person?
Sir.
I'll be in touch with you.
I got gun license. See how he's going.
Is the Beach Drive your address?
No, it isn't. That's the complainant's address where I've never been.
I will also indicate that he's not to go to the 3599 Beach Drive address.
I have not and will not.
You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Zachariah Haruska Dennis.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Haruska Dennis, who's approaching. Say your name, please.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we are close to resolving this case. Mr. Haruska Dennis has completed or almost completed the In Jail Down Farm program. Once he has a certificate of completion, we get that to people. And I believe this case will be dismissed. However, he was supposed to get that yesterday. The jail was on lockdown. Class was canceled. So I'm asking for one more adjournment between now and then. He should have that final class, get his certificate, and we can resolve this case.
Turn it to August 5th, 2026, 9.
Thank you.
Continue. Court calls case People versus Dania Donovan.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Hello, what's your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Dania Donovan.
All right. And you are here on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about January 13, 2026, at the location of West Michigan Avenue near Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
The misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Court could order community service or any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that?
I do.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, please.
This is a public defender case.
Morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Miss Donovan. We'll wait for reading the charges, please. I'd ask for another pre-trial date.
I will adjourn this matter to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. As to bond in this case.
Your Honor, this is an OWI with an alleged VAC of 0.102. There was no crash, and I do not believe the defendant has any criminal history. I'm requesting a SOPR link. Thank you.
Court will set the defendant's bond in the amount of a $10,000 personal cognizance bond. I will order standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons, firearms, and ammunition. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
There is to be no possession or consumption of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that?
Yes.
I'm also going to order defendant is to report to the Department of Community Corrections for placement on the sober link device. All right, if you're to do that today, you might want to do that before you leave these premises.
Okay.
Anything further?
Nothing further.
Thank
No,
you.
Your Honor, thank you.
Court does call the case of the people versus Paul Ledford.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Just in a
Counsel.
Your name, sir?
Ledford.
So Ledford, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about March 4th, 2026, at the location of 3362 Bent Trail Drive, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did break and enter a premises or that you committed an illegal entry without the owner's permission. Do you understand the nature of that charge?
I've never broken into any place this year. So I would not
understand what you're charged with in this case.
Why would I be charged with something I've never done? I'm not even supposed to be in here for the last 3 months because disturbing the peace. I was on that side of a perimeter where there's no
peace, sir. I don't want you
isolation. Never
about the sir. I don't want you saying anything about the case. I need you to know whether the charges you believe are legitimate or not. I need you to understand what you're charged with.
No, you not understand what I'm charged with.
You don't understand.
Charged with it.
Are you telling me you don't understand what you're charged with?
That's what I am.
Okay, then we'll do it this way. Sir, you are before the court on a complaint that alleges that on or about March 4th, 2026, at the location of 3362 Bent Trail Drive in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, the complaint alleges that you did enter with or without breaking a house located at that address,
with no
whether occupied or unoccupied,
right. So you can just
without first obtaining permission
a row
premises,
and I just keep getting charged
from the person having control thereof. Do you understand now what you are charged with, sir?
No, I do not, because I was nowhere even near there. Why don't you look on the
doesn't matter whether or not
like that.
Sir, you need to stop.
You need to stop charging me with charges where I was no.
I'm not charging you with anything. I'm letting you know what you are charged with.
Like disturbing the peace when I'm way on that side.
Do you understand what you are charged with?
Yeah, I get paperwork and all this.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn his arraignment out. You can take him back. This is matters adjourned to August.
Yeah, I get paperwork.
Take him out of here.
There's no crime.
Get out of here. Have a great day.
You allow my paperwork?
Court does call the case. Well, they probably are delayed.
Yes.
You're done.
Isn't Mr. Ledford up on my PCC docket?
He is, Your Honor. He's pending competency.
Yeah, okay. Should have led with that. Okay.
I didn't get a chance. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, it's okay. It's all right. We'll figure it out in some. Court does call the case of People versus John Smith III.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Mr. John Smith, who is now approaching. Mr. Smith, can you please take your name for the record? John Smith III, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we'll be asking for an adjournment of this matter till after the 21st date. Me and Mr. Cook are working. Sorry, what?
Is a prelim or?
Yeah, the prelim and me and Mr. Cook are working towards resolution, but maybe impacted by the result of that prelim. So
I'll adjourn it to August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Let me just, is this the only other case other than that that's holding him?
yes, this is the only other case that is holding him besides the case for prelim. He is aware of the bond amount as matter and does believe he would be able to post it if he gets released on the other case. So the other case gets dismissed. So.
Okay, so, all right, that's what I was worried about. So what I would indicate that is if something happens to that case where it's disclosed, if it goes away, whatever it is, submit an order to the court for release on a PR. I'm not going to impose.
I can certainly do that, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case People versus Kawanda K. Thomas.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Bukovich on behalf of Ms. Thomas. Ms. Thomas, please state your name for the record.
You want a question, dear Lord Thomas?
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'll be asking for an adjournment. We are working towards a global resolution of all her matters. She does have some cases up in the circuit court. I believe your next court date is on the 27th, correct?
Yes.
So we'd be asking for a court date after that.
Adjourn August 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Court does call the cases of the People versus Matthew Wall, all three.
And Ashley Feltus for the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, state your name.
Matthew Wallace.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I am seeking an adjournment for global resolution on Mr. Wallace's cases.
All right, I'll adjourn all of his case. Does he have anything pending anytime soon or?
I think he's before Your Honor tomorrow.
Okay.
In the circuit court, I believe I want to say the 7th, but that might not be true. The 6th. Yeah, Judge Slay.
Of August.
Yes. So, or Judge Conlon. Judge Conlon's working out a release of treatment with a transitional housing plan, a more intensive kind of wraparound services for Mr. Wallace. So the public defender there and the prosecutor are all kind of working this out.
All right, so here's what I'll do. I'll adjourn this to the 5th of August, 2026, 9 a.m. I'll adjourn all of his cases. If all of that gets worked out and it's a release of treatment, then submit an order to this court that matches what's happening there. And then that way we won't hold him up.
Got it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Court calls the case People versus Juanita Williams.
All right, so
Your name?
Nina Williams.
Janina. All right. Ma'am, you are before the court on a misdemeanor citation that alleges that on or about June 18, 2026, Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did have in your possession drug paraphernalia. You understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days, $500 fine plus court costs and any rehabilitative services. Do you understand that,
I
man?
do. Sir.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
I do.
All right. This is a public defender case.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Williams will waive formal reading and stand mute to the charges.
All right.
As
Having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. All right.
Ms. Williams is set before Your Honor on the 5th for some other misdemeanors she's already been arraigned on.
Got it.
And I would ask the court for a release to treatment on this case. Ms. Williams has a number of files, both felonies, misdemeanors here, and I think misdemeanors in 15th. She has released the treatments on her felonies, so we're asking for these to follow. So if something's worked out, they don't hold her up.
Any objection from the?
No objection.
All right. Sure. If you submit an order to the court, I'll sign off on that. Set her bond at a. Well, but okay. I'll set her bond in this case at a $1,000 10% bond, so she'll be getting credit all under standard conditions, including no assault behavior, possession of any weapons, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. I will order, if she's released, that she's to report to community corrections for 1 time per week drug testing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right, I'll be in the children's.
Court does call the case People versus Devon Gibson, 2 cases.
Judge DeFeltis for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jonathan Sachs for Mr. Gibson, who is on Zoom.
Yes, Mr. Gibson, can you state your name, please?
Evan Gibson. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. All right, what are we doing?
Thank you, Your Honor. This was here for a status check in advance of a final conference because we were hopeful that he would be released at the probation violation hearing to look at bond. That probation violation hearing has been adjourned, so we're simply, we don't need to do anything today. We're simply requesting the same final conference date for both cases.
Your Honor, if I may speak, I don't know if that's okay.
Go ahead.
I didn't get to, my lawyer didn't come up here to speak to me, so, I didn't really get to tell him anything, but Miss Slay adjourned my court for the 23rd, which is in, I think 6 days or something like that. And the plan was to, release me on the 23rd. I was wondering, I already got 2 low cash bonds for $100 each. It's not really nothing. I don't really need the time credit. You think, by any chance, I don't know, if you could give me a PR bonds on both of those cases. It's already.
Well, I'm not, sir, hold on. I'm not going to do that today. Okay. And I may not do it at all, but I'm certainly not doing it today. We'll see what happens before Judge Slay. And if your attorney believes that's appropriate and the prosecutor believes that appropriate, then certainly they know how to get to the court and submit an order.
That's correct, Your Honor. And I am in touch with the attorney on violation who I've spoken to about this dynamic.
All right.
We will request another date or else address this final
settlement conference. So I'll just continue these to the very final settlement.
Thank you, Your Honor. By the way, Mr. Drukas will be appearing for me as substitute counsel on the final settlement conference date. And these would be separate trials. They're separate incidents with separate complainants if they're both ready.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May I ask when those final settlement conferences are? My bad. I ain't trying to be rude.
That's okay. It's August 7th. Okay, at 9 a.m.
Okay.
For your jury final settlement conference. If it goes to jury trial, it kicks over to to Monday, which would be August 10th.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gibson, I'll be visiting you in advance of August 7th and we'll talk.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you.
Attorney. Oh, no. Yeah. Where is she?
It's 11.
From where? This was set at 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's it for that block.
Yes.
We'll haul it up. Ms. Henderson, we'll get to you. We'll get here.
Actually, and she said that she emailed the court, she tried to call the court.
I know. She called the clerk's office. She emailed the court. She's still not here.
Because it was, so yeah, I get it.
Okay, all right. Court is standing recess.
On that.
Yeah, have them log in. I can take care of it. Daryl Keith Robinson. Come on up. 26I 76095. A, B, and C. Your name?
Daryl Robinson.
You couldn't resolve this with the city, the township attorney?
I barely talk to him.
You gotta take care of the property, sir, okay?
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm gonna set it for a formal hearing in a couple of weeks, but you gotta take care of that, all right?
All right.
Good enough. We don't need to talk about it anymore. Give me a date if you would, Heather.
For
a formal hearing.
That will be.
Is that what you want? It said,
yeah, definitely. I want to discuss it, but anything in September is fine for me.
Well, I'm not going to September. This is this is July. I'm doing it at the end of July in a couple of weeks.
The first week of August.
Why can't you do it in July?
Yeah, visitation in the last week of July.
You knew about this June the 9th, right? Where are you going? When?
Going to the band.
When?
26.
When is Grozeal here again?
After we have July 29th, or then we have them. You're off on the 12th, and then we don't have them again until August 26th.
I don't want to go that long on this.
Because we only have them every 2 weeks.
August 26th at 8:30, okay? August 26th at 8:30, but I'm not going to adjourn it again, all right? So get it done, and then they can take care of it. They can dismiss it. Otherwise.
Is it to take care of the property or to take care of discussing the issue? Because the property is already fine.
Well, didn't he talk to you about it? It says vegetation over 10 inches on the entire property. Junk, trash, unused, abandoned objects, boats, ATVs, tires, utility trailers ×2.
Yeah, I got 2 utility trailers that had some stuff from my shop on it. That was it. And then my 4-wheeler's always there. My boat's there, which they told me I was allowed to have as long as it's behind the property.
Did you talk to him about this case?
No, he just asked me, was there anything that I wanted him to know? And I said, no.
Why don't you tell him about all that? I got everything taken care of.
So he didn't address me once. He just said anything you wanted to know. I said, no.
He's
waiting on a judge. I don't know who he is. That could be the lawyer for all of them.
all right. Well, he is their lawyer. He's their lawyer.
They're defending them. I'm going to talk to you directly or somebody who's not biased.
Well, I get it that we're going to have a hearing on these charges when you come back.
So I can go, I guess, negotiate with them first, or
If you want to, I'll be glad to send the files back.
that's fine. I can do that.
Why don't you take these back, John, and tell him what was going on. He wants a chance to talk to him more, and we'll go from there, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
So explain your situation. All right? What do you have, Mr. Sakla? How you doing?
Good, Your Honor. How are you?
Good. What case do you have?
I've got B-I-L-O-T-H-I-O, but both. I can't say it now.
Jasmine June Belitho. Jasmine June Belitho. Come on up here, ma'am. 268-150-954 A and B. Counsel, your appearance.
Your Honor, Freddie Sackler on behalf of Ms. Belitho.
Your name, ma'am?
Jasmine Belitho.
Does she stand mute, wait, formal rating?
Waive reading, ex court to enter, pleaded not guilty, and
$500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. We'll give her a couple of weeks to go get her clearances taken care of. What date do you have for me, Heather?
That'll be July 29th at 9:15.
Good with you, Mr. Sakla?
I am looking right now. Yes, Judge, that's good.
July 29th at 9:15. Okay, ma'am? So go take care of those, come back. We'll give you a paper notice down the hall. Any questions? Good luck to you. Daniels, Michael Ray Everett Daniels, 260-150-1099 A and B. Where's Mr. Daniels at?
He's coming in on Zoom. He's in Missouri. It's taking a minute for him to, here he is.
Your name?
Michael Ray Everett Daniels.
You have 2 charges here: driving an unregistered vehicle and defective equipment. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. If not, I'll bring you and send you to the prosecutor to discuss the case. It's up to you.
I believe my wife had been in contact with you, sir, about possibly getting me a public defender.
She didn't call me. I mean, I don't take calls, or I don't know what you mean by that. If you want a lawyer, I'll give you one now.
Please.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll go ahead and give you a lawyer. You're entitled to one by law. So John, set him up on Zoom with the defense attorney, if you would, please. Thank you. Just be patient there. Alexis LaFay Harris, 260-261-014.
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani, Premium Alexis Harris. Judge.
Ma'am, your name?
Alexis.
Go ahead, counsel.
Judge, I'm going to be asking for an adjournment. This is a little more complex than I originally thought. She was under the impression that she qualified for a diversionary program because of somebody.
No,
Judge, I get it. She does not qualify for any kind of diversion.
Not unless you find them.
Judge, I get it. I understand it. And I'm asking for this matter to be adjourned because I have several other matters that have to be taken care of. And
no, I get it. I just want you to.
Judge, I'm aware that she does not qualify. I'm not saying that.
I know.
It's a matter of any disrespect.
I mean, I don't know how she'd be under that impression with somebody with 15 convictions. I mean, you'd have to be in some other far off land like the Wizard of Oz.
Judge, we certainly understand.
Adjourn the hearing. Give me a date. July 29th?
Yes, July 29th. We could do 8:30.
You got to stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
I think it's kind of, you're trying?
Been trying.
I would like to know what would happen if you weren't trying.
Judge, she's really had a lot of struggles, mental health struggles, more than the average.
I got it. Well,
she is a gainfully employed human being, and she's.
Well, that's good. I'll see you back here July 29th.
Judge,
Okay?
thank you so much.
Have a good day. Good luck. Go down and get your paperwork. Drew Aaron Gerald Jr., 26B1502418A and B.
No, that's awesome.
Good morning, Judge Bianca, TLP 8237A, County Captain, Mr. Jarrell, Station Holding.
He's got 6 counts. We have 1 conviction for operating while visibly impaired. We have another charge, a drug charge that was taken under 7411. That was for cocaine. And he has 6 charges. I arraigned him on the charges. He indicated he wanted probation violation charges, I should say. He said he wanted a lawyer. I appointed you. How we doing here?
So, Your Honor, he would like to plead guilty to the allegation with an explanation for each.
I can't wait to hear it. You understand everything I've told you so far, right, sir?
Yes.
You understand that you would now have the opportunity, I'm just saying, with 6 violations. You could have your probation revoked and you could be incarcerated on this for up to 93 days on the impaired, 7411 status revoked on the drug charge, and you could get 90 days on that. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And knowing all that, you still wish to plead guilty.
Yes.
And you just sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form in this courthouse today.
Yes.
You understand? If you plead guilty, we're going to be giving up all of those rights. And we're not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, as to count 1, to the charge, you failed to pay fines and costs as ordered on both files. I told you pay 75 a week. Last payment made, it says on June 1 of 26. How do you plead to that?
Guilty.
Did you fail to pay your fines and costs as ordered?
Yes.
Count 2, that you failed to comply with probation in that you failed the chemical test on May 27 of 26, testing positive for amphetamine through on-site. How do you plead to that?
Guilty.
Did you in fact test positive for amphetamine?
Yes, sir.
You didn't have any prescription for anything, correct?
No.
All right. Count 3, that you failed to provide verification of attending AA 3 times a week until an outpatient treatment. How do you plead to that?
Guilty.
Did you fail to attend AA 3 times per week?
Yes, Your Honor.
Count 4, that you failed to provide verification of attending and completing outpatient. How do you plead? Outpatient treatment with aftercare. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you fail to do that?
Yes, sir.
Count 5, that you failed to provide proof of completing your 8 hours of community service by June the 30th. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Failed to do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Count 6, that you failed to clear all warrants by July 1 of 26 is ordered. How do you plead?
Guilty.
You failed to do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, John, I'm going to need Madeline in here. I'll accept your plea of guilt to all those charges. I find they have been made voluntarily and understandingly and are accurate pleas, so the plea is accepted as follows. Count 1, the failure to pay fines and costs is ordered. Count 2, failure to test negative, in other words, positive for amphetamines, add a chemical test on May 27. Count 3, failure to attend AA 3 times a week. Count 4, failure to attend outpatient treatment. Count 5, failure to attend community service. And count 6, failure to clear all warrants by July 1. Your name?
Madeline Office Probation Department.
You got your work cut out for you, Ms. Patillo. What's going on?
So, Your Honor, as it relates to the outpatient, Mr. Jarrell had found work. He's been working at Middleton for about 3 weeks doing sheet metal for the local 80. The reason that he didn't do that is because he was looking for a place to do it virtually, which would go along with his work. He did find a place to go to, but they had copay, and at the time he couldn't afford that.
When did he acquire his employment?
It was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was he going to AA the whole time?
No.
I thought I said to go to AA when I sentenced you on May 7th, 3 times a week until an outpatient.
You did.
And now you're saying you got work 3 weeks ago, which would put us at the latter part of June. And that's why you didn't go to outpatient, because you didn't have the time now. But yet you didn't go to AA 3 times a week, right? Am I missing something? I just want to make sure I understand. Is that true? Yes, right?
To an extent, I mean.
To an extent. Well, to what
When I had the time, I didn't have any money. I mean,
Does it cost money to go to AA?
Well, no, it costs money to put gas in my car.
Did I tell you? Give me a break. Did I tell you to call the court and go on Zoom with me if you didn't have the money to pay?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that.
You had the money to use drugs. He's got a problem. Go ahead.
Well, the positive, and I
Can't wait to hear
don't want
that.
to speak, it was the Adderall pill that he had gotten from somebody at work. So it wasn't, he didn't purchase.
I see. So somebody else passed along an analog, contrary to law, and he took it and he ingested it.
Yeah, it was stupid. I made that decision.
After the warrants, the same thing with the money, Judge, he didn't have the money, I know.
I can forgive the money. I don't forgive the fact that he didn't call, but I'm not even worried about the money. I'm worried about the fact that he's testing positive, isn't in treatment, didn't do his AA, didn't clear his warrants. He didn't do anything. Did he do anything?
No. So I would say it is my understanding that this is an 18-month probation. He was just put on probation May 7th, 2026. I would ask if the court will refrain from revoking the probation or any jail time. While he was given dates to complete everything, he knows that it's only been about a month and a half. And it is a struggle when you don't have a job and when you get a job and you try to keep that job. So now he understands how serious this is. That Your Honor could revoke probation, but I would ask if the court would allow him to continue on probation now that he has work and money. He should be able to take care of something.
Can I see the screen report? I don't just order AA, NA, nilly-willy. There was something in this report that told me I needed to do this. I obviously didn't do a very good job. You didn't think, you're not listening to me at all. You were using cocaine, getting behind the wheel. What do you think?
I mean, in terms of not having a job, I do understand. However, Mr. Durrell was driving to school daily. It was a pretty far drive from what I recall, because that's actually why we missed our first appointment, is he was driving on the freeway still. So it would be easy to stop at a meeting on the way or on the way home. So I am very concerned because at this point, there have been no efforts made, nothing's been completed. And he hasn't communicated with me at all, and, issues or anything.
Just the school was actually for his work. I don't know if that makes it any better, but again, Judge, he was just on probation May 7th. I would ask if the court would give him a little more time just to be compliant with at least some of this stuff.
If you'd done some of it, I could listen to that. You did nothing.
Did pay a decent amount of fines, I believe. I shouldn't be that far behind. I don't think, maybe 2 or 3 payments.
And he also brought $500 to me.
Yeah, I do have money now to.
Good, you can apply that to your bond or to your fines and costs. I'm not going to order it any extra costs. You are, however, I'm going to keep you on probation subject to all existing terms and conditions. You're to serve 6 days jail forthwith. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply to the lawyer. for purposes of appeal. Hope this doesn't cost your job, but I didn't. You will. If you have completely ignored orders, you're on a short leash with me, sir. It could have been a lot worse. Have a seat in the jury box. Good luck. Usman Ali Syed, 26B 15087 A and B.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deanna TOP 82378 on behalf of Mr. Usman Syed, decision.
Small stated.
All right. So does he stand mute, waive formal reading for purposes of arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then he's going to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And he's going to plead guilty or responsible to distracted driving causing an accident. Is that true?
Yes.
And then they're going to dismiss the misdemeanor charge of violation of instructional permit and the 2-point civil infraction of improper lane use. Is that right?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead to distracted driving, that's 0 points. It won't go on your record. If you plead to allowing unlicensed driver to drive, that is not abstractable, meaning it won't be reported to the Secretary of State. You could be fined $500, assessed jail term 90 days, costs are all over it. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. And we are not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? To the chart. Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Thank you.
Were you in control of a 2011 Toyota that was being operated in the township of Brownstown on Western Telegraph, May 30th, 26 at 11:14 in the morning?
Yes.
To allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you? Are you on probation or parole? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
And again, how do you plead to the charge of distracted driving? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The original charge of violation of instructional permit is dismissed. I'm accepting the plea to distracted, dismissing the improper lane use. Counsel, anything you'd like to say on his behalf?
He is very young. He understood that what he did was wrong. He does have a valid full license.
Good. Good. Anything?
No.
195 on the distracted driving. On the allowing unlicensed driver to drive, given that you've got a valid license. 100 fine, 70 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 295 or 60 days. So it's 295 plus the 195. Your total is 490. Okay. Can you pay all that today, or do you need time?
Yeah.
How much do you have today?
$60 actually.
You pay 60 on the distracted. Tell me when you can pay the rest of that. That would be another 135. Balance by August the 3rd. Okay. And then on the other charge, I'm going to let you pay $60 per week beginning August 10th. Can you do that? You sure?
Yes.
All right. So 60 per week beginning June the 10th on that. We'll give you a printout down the hall. I do wish you well. Good luck to you. Thank you. People against Z Force Transportation Inc. 26B1509898. I'm sorry, 09898 and B. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Your appearance.
Paul Robinson, P number 39327, appearing on behalf of Z Force Transportation.
All right, so you met with the prosecutor. There's going to be a plea to overweight agreed upon fines and costs of $5,000, correct?
That is correct.
To that charge on behalf of the company, how do you plead? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
And you're authorized to enter that plea on behalf of the company, true?
That is true.
Please accept and overweight $5,000 on that charge. Paid by August 15th, the defective equipment pursuant to the stipulation is dismissed. You're all set. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
To Wilson. Dewan Andre Wilson, 23B143-901A, 901B, 2OM2786-266B, C, and A.
Good morning, Your Honor. PM TOP 82378 on behalf of Mr. Dewan Wilson.
Your name, sir?
One was.
So what are we doing to this? He's pleading the no ops. They're dismissing the suspend on file 3901A. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead to that, the possible penalties are up to 100 fine, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, I
If
did.
you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on your person. How do you plead? Were you operating a motor vehicle in Irene near Carter in Brownstown, July the 13th of 23 at 9:31 p.m.?
Yes, sir.
And did you have a valid license on your person?
No, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it, suspends, dismissed. And then I've got all these failures to pay. Tell me he came with a lot of money today. Tell me he came with a lot of money today. Tell me he's got at least $500 or $700 today because we owe the board a ton of money. He knows we're not a bank. You've explained that to him, right? Why you been playing with us, Mr. Wilson?
Your Honor, I just haven't been in a good financial state. I'm in a good financial state now, so.
So you got a lot of money with you today.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot of money
Well,
today,
it's a lot of money.
but I can,
What you said you got, wait a minute, how much do you have?
oh, I only have like $100 today, sir, but I can make another payment tomorrow when I get paid.
What have you been doing? Where do you work at?
I work at Hearns Industrial Services.
How much you make?
Now I'm making around $75,000 a year, sir.
How long you been working there making 75,000?
I just started this job, so I want to say this is my third week here. But before that, I was a material planner somewhere.
Where?
This place called Hollingsworth in Dearborn.
How much were you making there?
About 50,000, not a lot.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
Kids?
Yes, sir.
How many?
2 kids.
Your wife work?
Yes, she does.
Where does she work?
She works at PSCU. It's a financial institute, a call center.
Public Service Credit Union?
Yeah, public service credit. Yes.
Smart, well-spoken guy, right? Don't you think?
I think so, Judge.
So why is he acting like a criminal
So I think it's all financial, Your Honor. He understands that he could have been making payments, but I know kids can get to be expensive, bills, he's trying to take care of everything now. He also has other courts that he has to pay. So I would ask if the court would allow him to pay $100 today and make a substantial payment tomorrow.
Yeah, it was just a big factor. I was trying to keep myself out of.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You're getting a little old for this, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm trying to get this out the way and get this behind me finally. It's been too long.
On the no ops, if I let everybody finish.
Yes, Judge.
Have you finished?
Yes.
100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. I don't know if I'm 270 or 5 or 60 days. How old are your kids?
I have an 18-year-old in college and an 8-year-old son.
Where's your son going to college?
Oh, my daughter goes to college at UCLA.
UCLA? Good for her. What's she studying?
Psychology.
Wow. I would like to have gone to UCLA when I was, huh?
I didn't pay for it, sir. It's full ride.
For what?
She's very smart.
She got an academic scholarship?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't have gotten an academic scholarship, John, to UCLA or anybody or anywhere else.
Pretty good school. Yeah.
Not as good as Notre Dame, but still, it's in the ballpark. $100 now. Can you pay the rest on that tomorrow?
I won't be able to pay the whole thing tomorrow, but I can make another payment next week, sir.
Judge, you mean the rest of the 270?
$275.
Oh,
So, yeah,
So you can pay 170 more, 175 more tomorrow.
Yes, I can.
100 down today, the rest by July the 16th. Now, Heather, let's go through Mr. Wilson's files here before I get too agitated. And we'll figure out how much he owes on all of these. And then you're going to give me a reasonable time frame when you can pay these. Let's start with 901B. How much does he owe on that?
That one has a balance of $362. That includes the clearance.
When can you pay that?
I could pay everything by the end of August, sir.
On the 901B, you pay $300, including the clearance fee, by August the 3rd. Balance will be waived. You got that? You can do that? $300 by August the 3rd?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go now on, Heather, to the one that, look at this. How much does he owe on 266B, Heather?
That one is 284.
Tell me when you can pay that.
End of August, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You pay this in full by August the 31st, or are we off? No, are we off that day?
Let me take a look.
No.
No, we're here.
Yeah, what am I thinking? Defendant to pay in full by August 31. How much is the balance on that?
That was 284.
Balance reduced to 250. On 266C, how much does he owe on that one?
That one is 362, also including the clearance.
You pay $300, which will include the clearance fee. I want to be clear about that. Includes the clearance fee by August 31. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Balance waived on them. How much does he owe on 2OM786-266A?
266A is 621.
Each defendant to pay $550 by September the 14th. Balance waived. Can you do that or not? Maybe you can't. Maybe you're committing to pay too much now.
Well, sir,
I'm asking you if you can do it, yes or no.
can I ask if you can move that, the first payment that was due on August 3rd, can you move that further down as well?
Jesus, why didn't you, well, you know, I'm going to give you till September 28th to pay on this. I don't know which file he's referring to. To you?
The 275 is.
The one that was August 3rd was the 901B.
You're pushing me, you know? You are pushing me. You don't want to push me too far. What do you want now? You want me to send
The 901B, he just needs more time than April 3rd.
make it April the 20th? Can you do that?
August the
I'm
20th?
sorry, August the 20th.
Yes, I can.
You don't have the money, you come talk to me now. Don't ignore me again. I'm telling you, if you do this again, I'm gonna send you to jail on all these and you're gonna lose a lot.
Judge, I've been to every court that you scheduled so far.
Good,
So
good,
I'm not missing anything else.
fantastic. Good luck to you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Seem like a nice guy. Grow up a little bit, will you?
Thank you.
Jean Louise Trozine, 205I-2886. See, now I just love these. Ms. Trozine, your name.
Jeannie Garcia.
Remind me, where have you been for the last 21 years? Well, I want to go back 21 years in time. You know how young I'd be? I'd be almost as young as Mr. Carmen.
Almost.
So I was on crack for.
Okay. Well, fair enough. At least you're honest. You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yes,
Did you post a $200 bond
yes,
to impeding traffic charge, responsible and not responsible?
responsible.
How do you support yourself now?
Want Social Security?
Tell you what, at least you were honest. I'll make it 150. We'll reimburse $50 for you. It's the bond. And
Judge, she
We're
does
gonna-
have a clearance fee also.
okay, so you got a clearance fee of $5 or $45. So you're gonna walk out, not today. They'll probably have to give it to you tomorrow. I don't know. We got a lot going. So you make sure you take care of your clearance fee. That'll be $45 plus the 150, and we'll reimburse you for the $5, okay?
Okay, when do I have to do clearance fee?
You don't have to. We're gonna take it out of your bond right now.
Okay,
Is that fair?
yes.
Is that bond in her name? It is, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Go down and you can deal with them, okay? Thank you. Where in the world is Troy Ross? Crystal Angelette Troy Ross. 26F 709-053 FY.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, P7 on behalf of the defendant.
What are we doing on this one? Your name, ma'am?
Kristen Rowlands.
She not show up for something?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe it's a BOP show cause arraignment. After June 25th, he no longer had the address that was listed. She had to change to a PO box, which I wrote down on the register. So she didn't get a notice, did not know that she had to be in court for the violation. I guess for the arraignment violation.
Didn't I tell you if you change your address, you have to notify us? I thought I said that. Didn't I say that?
Yes, sir.
And then why didn't you do it?
I didn't have insurance until I was able to get a PO box.
Where were you living?
So I'm going back and forth between a friend's house and a cousin's house on the Hampton.
So the charge here is failure to refrain from consuming marijuana, testing positive on June 17 of 26. If you plead guilty or if you are found guilty, that would be a first technical violation and you could get 5 days jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did she sign an advice of rights today or not?
I'm sure if we were proceeding to the violation.
I can at least arraign her. If you don't want to, or they don't, she doesn't, that's fine. You're presumed innocent. You have the right to a hearing. They have to prove you guilty by preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to bring in your own witnesses at the hearing. You use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. You can testify or remain silent. If you remain silent, that silence would not be held against you. If you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a contested hearing. Do you understand that? I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. So I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. Young lady, you better, I hope you're going to take this serious.
Yes, Your Honor. I actually take another test a couple of days later and it was negative.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. We'll just reschedule this. I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'll give you a $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. But I'm going to tell you, this concerns me that you're being this aloof about it. You were charged with home invasion in the first degree, and you pled to aggravated assault, no contest, which is a 1 year. It's not like you pled to disturbing the peace or some such similar crime. So I don't know what to tell you. I hope you're going to take this more serious. If you don't, you're not going to like how it goes. We understand one another?
Yes, sir.
All right, give me a new date if you would, Heather.
Is there a date on that one, Judge?
You got July 20th. I'm good with that. July 20th at 9 o'clock. If you want a petition for a court-appointed lawyer going forward, we'll give you a petition and I'll appoint you a lawyer if you're indigent, okay? All right, any questions? You're gonna take me serious, right? All right, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have all the,
Who's in the band?
he's waiting for Mr. Salmon. We're missing two, Foster and Siller.
He's in the first round.
Siller. Siler. We don't have, that's not the same.
Siler was adjourned.
Yeah, I adjourned.
Oh, you did? Okay. And then this one here, Phillips.
Wow.
And Phillips, I don't have that one. I gotta check to see what it is.
What's your name in the back, standing up?
Just the game.
What is it?
Just the game.
Just good, Dan.
Wow.
She's time to pay.
I can give you time to pay. Is that what all you want?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Jeez. Somebody showed up. Come on up here, man. Jessica Daniels. 267841907. When was she supposed to pay, Heather? Your name?
Just the names.
When was she supposed to pay?
Let me take a look. I'm pulling her up right now. Which case number was that, Judge? Because she has a couple.
No problem. 26W 841-907.
It looks like she missed a hearing with us back on May 11th, so it defaulted.
Right. Okay. How much time do you need to pay this?
Well, I have two questions. Look, it's not complicated, but I have two other questions.
Well, tell me quick.
Okay, is there a way that I can like get a motion to waive the bond?
No, I'm not gonna, the court rule says I'm supposed to assess the amount of the bonds to be total payment of fines and costs.
Okay, because one of the tickets.
So no, so the answer to that question is no. You're gonna have to post $198, which is the outstanding balance.
Okay, because one of the tickets I'm currently in.
I only have one ticket.
Oh, it's two.
Not in front of me. Yeah, you do have another one. Jessica Daniels 260084443.
So
this,
the hearing that I missed, and I had.
man, you have to go post a bond. I'm not going to do this. I'm sorry. If you want time to pay, I can give you that. I'm not going to waive the bond post. Okay.
I was just saying I missed the court date because
I don't need to. Well, you needed to tell us. Who's got the phone? You gotta take the phone out, please. Will you do that for me? We got signs all over the building. I'm gonna ask you to remove the phone from the building. Man, thank you. I don't know what to tell you. You missed court dates. If you had hang on. If you had a conflict, you needed to call. You can't just come in here and ask me to start waiving bonds on judgments that were honored back on May the 11th. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waive the bond amount.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand that the ticket for the registration is currently in litigation because I was in an accident.
Litigation.
Yes, litigation rate.
What does that have to do with it?
For the registration. I got a ticket. That's not my fault. We were in litigation. I was in an accident.
Hey, folks, can you please all do me a favor?
So I can't.
Get the phone out of the building right now. Take it out of the building right now, or I'm going to confiscate the phone. We got signs all over the building. It's common courtesy to turn them off when you come in at a place like that. We shouldn't need a single sign anywhere in the building, and they're all over. Get the phone out of the building or I'm going to confiscate it. There's nothing for me to say.
I understand. I was just saying that the registration I can't do anything.
Ma'am, that's not true. That's not true. Litigation, what are you getting sued for something? I don't know. Ma'am. I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to argue with you. You have to post a bond. If you don't post a bond, the default's going to remain in effect. I'm not sure you've given me any single reason to set it aside to begin with, but I don't want to continue on this little colloquy here that we have going. Okay, please. You want to move to set aside those? You go down and post the bond. If you need time to pay, I will give you time to pay. You need time to pay.
Sure.
How much time do you need?
3 months.
I'm not going to give you 3 months. Do you work?
Not right now.
Why not?
I was trying to explain to you.
All right, listen.
I was in a car accident too.
Listen.
So I'm not able to work at the moment. I have injuries. We're in litigation. There's a lot going on.
Don't argue. Don't start with raising your voice with me. You weren't in an accident arising out of this expired license case, right?
I was.
They didn't say anything. It says stop for, let me just read. Stop for 35 and a 25. So the officer thought you were speeding, cut you a brake, wrote you for expired plate. Passenger side tail light out. Plate expired on February 28 of 25 and no insurance. Wow, he should have sent you a Christmas basket too. I mean, if he was that nice, when you didn't have insurance, defective equipment, and speeding 35 and a 25, and not having a valid plate, and he only wrote you for expired plate?
Your Honor,
Hang on, don't interrupt. Do not interrupt me. Do we have each other? I'm not going to listen if you interrupt me or raise your voice with me. Do we understand one another? I can't hear you. You don't want to answer? You didn't say anything.
that's why I'm speaking louder, because you can't hear me.
I can joke about my hearing deficiencies. You can't. Okay, I can hear just fine. There's not a single word that you said to me that I haven't heard. She didn't say yes. You just kind of looked at me like, I don't like what you're saying, and I'm going to respond. Here's this. This is the end of the conversation. I'm going to give you an extension to pay on both of these until September 15th. That's it. Heather, make a note. I'm not setting aside the default. I'm not waiving the bond. I'm not going to do any of that. And this has nothing to do with an accident. You tell me you're involved in litigation, and I'm sorry. That is not what the case is. So, Heather, will you please get these folders together? I'm giving her until September the 15th of 26 to pay. Thank you for showing such respect. Have a great day. Oh, boy. I could be golfing Mosley today. Fawcett, Dariante Martel, Jawan Fawcett, 24B14604 through A and B. Your name? Dariante Fawcett. You're charged with driving on a suspended. You also have a speeding violation that you paid money on, a bond, posted on June 15th. Today is the date scheduled for arraignment and pretrial. Would you like an attorney? You have the right to one. If you want one, I'll give you one. I'll go ahead and arraign you then. It is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle with a suspended license on June 23 of 24. They think you're operating that motor vehicle in Brownstown Township on Telegraph near Cedar Ridge at 11:44 p.m. They think you had a suspended license. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs or all those, and 2 points. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice and rights form here today? Yes, sir. If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that? Yes. All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? You want a lawyer now? Yeah. Bonds continued, $500. I'm entering a not guilty plea. I will send you to a lawyer who will go negotiate this with the prosecutor. You can go out in the hall. You cannot leave the state without consent of the court. You cannot violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. You understand all of that? All right, you're all set. Go out in the hall. We'll see you back in a minute. Phillips, Shannon Sherelle Phillips, 26B1509058 and B. All right. Good morning, Ms. Phillips. Your name? Your name? All right, so you want a motion hearing date, right?
Yeah, I filed a motion for dismissal.
Yeah, I saw that. We'll give you a date. July 29th, is that good?
July 29th?
Yeah.
I'm asking my judicial clerk.
We could do that, Judge. We could do 9:30.
At 9:30. July 29th at 9:30. Did you send your motion to the prosecutor?
I did via email and I faxed it to the clerk.
Call in.
What meeting?
Call in the prosecutor, will you please, John? I'll tell you what, I got it. That's Ms. Foley Carter. John. Nobody's in there? Heather, just make sure she knows I need a response in 7 or 8 days. I need it a week, 5 days before at least, okay?
Okay, you may be in Judge Heston's courtroom.
Thank you.
You are good then.
You too. Go down the hall, we'll give you your notice.
All right, thank you.
Daryl Keith Robinson, 26I-7609-5A, B, and C. So we're still setting it for formal hearing, right? Your name?
Larry Robinson.
Your name?
Morning, Your Honor, Matthew Wayne on behalf of Purcell Township.
So did you guys try to resolve this or not really?
We did, Your Honor. I just wanted to also shed some light earlier. So I spoke with Mr. Robinson. I asked him anything that he wanted me to know, and he didn't. And I asked him if wanted to discuss this for a judge, and he gave me he did. Your Honor, sent him back out. Township extended an offer to him. Mr. Robinson rejected it, as he was well within his right to do, and then here we go.
Well, okay, I don't need to know what your offer was. All right, we're just gonna go to a formal hearing on August the 26th then. He isn't.
I can move I lived in my Friday, so I'm able to move my Friday to Friday. If you do want to do 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's do it in 2 weeks, July 29th. How's that? So you'll have it at 8:30 still, Heather?
Yes, that's good, Judge.
At 8:30, okay? Thank you very much. You have a good day. Sir, go down the hall. We'll give you your paper notice, okay? Thank you. Mario, Salvatore Gabriel DiMario, 26B-839-108 B and C. Good morning, Mr. Zellman.
Morning, Judge. Your Honor, it was back for the defendant. I apologize. That phone infarction was my fault. Calling my client and tell her that I was in the parking lot.
You should have her phone muted.
Well,
or he should. I mean, I got phones going off in here all the time. I'm getting tired of it. They tell us we have to have phones, have to let people have phones in here, but they don't have to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lawyers aren't going into the Supreme Court with their phones unmuted or muted rather. Unmuted, I should say, but anyway.
Well, Judge, can I give you a quick story before we get into this dilemma here?
Sure.
The other day I was in front of Judge Salomik and my phone is always on mute. And just before I walked in, I was criticizing all the lawyers for standing there with a cell phone glued to their ear. My cell phone's buried in my pocket and the judge's court clerk, Miss Albright, texts me to ask me why I'm there that day because I had nothing up and it goes off in my pocket. And of course, I couldn't get it out of my pocket in time. It was coming out in French. Thank God Judge Salomik spoke French. You understood what happened. But so I made that mistake after I yelled at a bunch of lawyers for their cell phones. So today I got someone else in trouble. It was just a start of the week.
It's all right.
That's a start, Judge.
We're past it.
Well, he's such a nice lady. I mean,
I know. I just have
a lot of lawyers.
I know. I just have it happen so much. But at any rate, let's move on here. I'm going to dismiss the civil infractions. He's going to plead the animal vicious act, right?
Your Honor, we agree to the restitution.
And your name, sir?
Salvatore Gabriel DiMatteo.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty here, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
You signed that form I gave you that said advice of right, right? Yes, sir. Do you understand that? Yes, sir. Thank you.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And I want you to understand that if you plead guilty to this, the prosecutor is offering this to be taken under a statute. And if you comply with everything that I order, the case will be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you sign, read, and you understand all your rights, right?
Yes.
Do you have any questions before I ask you how you plead?
No, Your Honor.
To the charge of animal vicious act, dog violation, how do you plead?
No contest. I think she checked no contest, and we'll take either one. What did she check on the box here?
It's got no contest. I didn't see it.
No, that's all right. But, you know, I mean, Judge, because it's not going to be reported as murder, and they've agreed to the civil restitution, you'll change that to guilty. Is that correct? You understand under the ordinance by the dog running and attacking a dog that was deemed to be a vicious animal and pleading guilty to that. Is that correct? Yes. All right, that's your honor.
All right, you know what's going on here? We're talking.
I do. You kind of got me confused because I thought it was no contest, Your Honor.
Well, I didn't see it, and I did not see that. I'll be happy to go no contest, kind of start it over if you want.
Oh, we don't have to run. You don't care, really. Doesn't matter. It's going to come off in 3 months.
Your Honor, it's to your discretion. If it matters, then I want.
Well, then I'm going to take no contest if that's what everybody agrees to. You understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea.
I do.
You understand you plead no contest, that I'm going to take that as a guilty plea. And Mr. Zelnick, will you stipulate that I can use the police report to establish a factual base?
Absolutely, Your
I'm
Honor.
going to mark that people's one. Sir, you understand by pleading no contest, you're giving up all the rights, possible penalties, and that the case will be taken under 771.1. If you're compliant, the case will be dismissed on motion of the prosecutor at the end of the specified term, which they've got here is 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, yes. And you understand also that the prosecutor indicated you'd be eligible after 3 months if you comply with them.
So do you understand everything I've said?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of animal violations, vicious act. How do you plead?
No comment.
And counsel, you stipulate I can use the report to establish a factual basis. All right, I've had that marked people's one. Was this dog okay?
The other dog is okay. There was no punctured skin. They took it to the emergency vet service somewhere in Saline because it just had surgery on a different part of the body. And there was an abrasion not caused by the bite, but there were no puncture wounds.
I still really should let the victim appear here unless the victim's here. So I'll accept you're not on probation or parole, are you?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm accepting that plea, dismissing the dog at large and no dog license. I mean, I guess I could call her in and see if the victim has indicated she doesn't want to appear.
Well, they've made a request for restitution.
I know. John, call over Ms. Foley Carter again, 249. And if
They're neighbors, Judge. I don't know.
yeah, I understand.
The other thing you are is.
Ms. Foley Carter, your name? Do we know if the victim, owner of the other dog, wants to or doesn't want to appear on this?
He might be based on feelings, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set it for a sentence date. I don't need a pre-sentence report. I will set it for a sentence date. We're gonna notify the victim. You want to do the 29th? Are you good that day, Mr. Zelnick?
That'll work for you? That'll work for me. July 29th.
We'll make it at 8:30. Heather, we have to make sure the victim is notified. Do you mind doing that?
Judge, maybe you make an inquiry now because this is the first time the dog has ever gotten out of the yard. There was a latch problem at the fence in the pool. It's never bitten anyone before with no previous notice, and it's a rescue dog that they've raised. You consider removing the muzzle for the dog.
Oh, I'm not gonna do any of that till the 29th. I mean.
Can we get in sooner?
No, I gotta notify him.
Because there's no vicious propensity, and I explained to my client that as opposed to the common law rule, if you're entitled to one bite, the ordinance is malum per se, that one bite indicates or one attack indicates a vicious animal.
There's some animosity here, maybe, isn't there?
Well, it's a neighborhood issue that started after the bite.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm not lifting that off. I want to hear from the victim first, and that's the next day I can do it. I'm sorry. July 29th, 8:30. What kind of a dog is this again?
She is a German Shepherd dog.
How big is the dog?
For her size, and she should be 65 pounds. She's about 18 pounds overweight.
So she's 85 to 90.
No, she is 78 pounds right now. She's on her way back down.
Do you have a fenced in yard?
Yes, sir.
There was a latch problem on the pool gate, which you repaired, and that's what they got.
Listen, I'm not changing my mind.
No, I don't.
Honestly, July 29th, that's in 2 weeks. Victim can show up.
They got a problem.
I'm good with the date.
Just one thing I want to ask was, because there's always neighbor issues, I don't like mediating, getting in the middle of finger pointing. Will there be some? I know the court's going to enforce decorum. Any neighbors shouting at each other?
It's not gonna happen. You should know me better than that.
No, it's not you, Your Honor. It's the.
I'm not gonna let that happen. And you're gonna talk to him if you sense that that's a problem. Like Ms. Foley Carter. I mean, this is
That the victim, I mean, the defendant here, they're seeking a personal protection. Yeah. You ask for, I'm sorry. Well, no, they can come to court and get it, you know, so they, just, I will ask you should know better, you got law in your family. Judge, they're seeking a PPO against the victim and the victim's family, so.
Jeez. Okay.
Judge, I know it all starts, I was a mailman and I don't like dogs, so I know how it is.
July 29th. We'll see you next year. Thank you. Thank you.
They can ask me.
And by the way, there is a victim's rights statement in here in the other packet that I didn't see.
Well, let's hold on. One day here, AGB is still.
No, I don't need you. You can review it before then, okay? Before the sentence. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day. What else do you have? You have anything else down there?
Yeah, nothing. Oh, I think they're waiting on somebody from the.
Are we waiting on somebody from the county?
Somebody's in front today.
Heather?
No,
Not that I know of.
you said Bain, right? And he's locked up somewhere?
Yeah.
Where's Bain at? Is it BAIN?
Yeah. You scheduled that one, right?
Prosecutor is,
What, was that Brownstown?
yeah,
Search.
disturbing the public intoxication.
He's in county, is that what? Let me,
So this is what,
Wayne
I'm gonna
County,
look
man?
right now. Wait, I'm looking, I'm doing a search right
hang on, I'm
now.
not talking.
Yes.
Yeah, it does say that he's in county. Let me call my, the deputy that I have a number for over there. and
See
what's
see
going
on
on.
this file, what kind of bond I set. He's not in custody on that, is he?
Okay.
Let me look him up.
Anyone said it shows that he's in custody, he's got no bond posted. All right, well, they're trying to figure that out, so. Okay, thanks.
No,
Yeah.
He's got a 10% bond on our case.
So he didn't show up for a long time. All right, man, we'll figure it out. You stay seated,
All right.
okay?
I'm gonna call county right now, Judge.
Thank you.